Hey guys, Ashley here back again with another video. And today I'm going to talk about something real quick. This rant probably won't be long. I probably am going to come back tomorrow and make the season 3 review for Sea Life of a Teenager because I have other things I need to do today. I have other things I need to do, but like I said, I'm gonna probably do something I did today, wake up early in the morning and just make the rant, get it out the way. The rants that I do for this week will probably be the only rants I will be doing until further notice due to moving and things like that. So I'm trying my best to get the Teenager rants out the way. Reviews. I might try to fit a rant in about the show that I have before I move into my new place. It might be about Amy or Ricky and why I feel like why the writers intentionally ruin their characters. But today I will talk about Scream, the TV show. Does anyone remember the Scream, the TV show that aired on MTV? I have an unpopular opinion. I am so tired of people saying this show was good. This show was not good. This show was so bad. So bad that I have no fucking idea how the fuck I made it through seasons 1 and 2. And then when I found out Wes Craven is the one who made this show, I immediately rolled my eyes because I could not believe they had Wes Craven come back and make this trash of a show. The acting is very bad. The characters are not that interesting. All the characters are fucking stereotypes. The only character I really liked was Brooke, and like this show is just so bad. Like it's so bad. Like it had things that's decent about it, but like to me, I barely made it through. Like I barely made it through this show. Like I honestly just don't understand how the fuck I sat through this show and was like, wow. Like I feel like I lost brain cells watching the show. Like I really did. Like the acting is really bad. The acting is cringe to me. Like I really find the acting to be very cringe. Especially with that one kid when he talks about serial killers. Like I just feel like his acting is just very cringe. It's very over the top. A lot of characters are stereotyped. Emma is very annoying. She's so whiny and just like always complaining. It's like, girl, shut up. She's so annoying. Like they're trying way too hard to make her like Sidney Prescott from Scream, and it's just like it's not working. She's really fucking annoying. I don't really care for her boyfriend that was a jock. Like I really didn't care for him as a character. Like why the fuck was like I thought that him and the other guy were the killers because they were harassing Brooke's dad into giving them money. But it's like I don't remember what the plot was even about. Like I didn't, like I said, I watched this show now in April, and it is September, so my memory might be a little foggy. But I don't really have a lot to say about the show. This review might just be like 3 minutes because I don't really have a lot to say. Like I don't really have a lot to say. Like I don't really have a lot to say. Like I don't have a lot to say. Like you can tell this show is trying to desperately be like Scream, and it shows. Like it really shows. Like I feel like the biggest problem with this show is that it doesn't have atmosphere. Like it doesn't work. Like it doesn't work. Like Scream was not as stereotypical as this show was. Like you got the girl Sydney, you got the girl Emma, supposed to be Sydney. She is the main character. She's really annoying. She's really whiny. And I like Sidney Prescott. I think Sidney Prescott is one of the best final girls. But Emma is really annoying. Except there's more. They talk about. I feel like, unlike Sydney, I feel like with Emma, there's more things talk about with her home life, like her mom, and her parents, but her parents got divorced. Like I don't remember, but I do feel like there was like more enhancement. Background, you got the guy who's mysterious and he's in a black leather jacket. Of course he's the new kid. Of course he's supposed to be Billy Loomis, right? Of course he's supposed to be Billy Loomis, right? It's just like, who the fuck is her other boyfriend supposed to be? Who the fuck is he supposed to be? Stu? Who's the other guy supposed to be? Like these characters are just difficult. You got the two dumb jocks. You got the girl Brooke, I guess she looks like the slutty, like, I hate to say that because I love Brooke as a character, but I guess it's how they're kind of portraying her, like she's like the spoiled rich girl, even though she doesn't even hook up with guys like that, but they kind of portray her like a slut, which is weird because she's not. She's just a spoiled rich girl. She has an affair with her teacher, which is very stereotypical, and you got the other girl, Audrey. Of course, she's emo. She's in the closet about her sexuality, which I don't have a problem with. And then you got the other guy who I don't remember. He's a nerd and he's obsessed with serial killers and he's really cringe. He is the most cringy character in this show. Every piece of dialogue that he says is just so freaking cringe. It's so cringe. It's so cringe. It's so cringe. They tried to recreate the iconic scene in Scream with the opener, and it just didn't hit with Bella Thorne. And I like Bella Thorne. I would have liked they probably would have kept her character in the show longer to me, and probably killed someone else off. They try to recreate that scene from the first movie. It was not a bad scene with her and her pool. It wasn't bad, but you could tell this show just kind of lacked atmosphere. Like, what year is this supposed to be? Is this the 90s? Is this, like, this show came out in 2015. Like, what year are we in? Like, I feel like, and I'm not blaming it on Wes Craven because he is dead and gone. Respect to him. I love Wes Craven. I feel like maybe the network he worked for, I feel like maybe they restricted him on things that he could do to make the show interesting. I feel like Scream had such a great atmosphere for the time it came out that this show lacked that atmosphere. It didn't feel like it's supposed to be a horror movie TV show, but it didn't feel like that. It felt like it was a teen drama show, or lack thereof a teen drama show. It felt like it was a show with teens in it, and it's a killer, if that makes sense. Like, there's no real atmosphere. The other characters don't really have any other storylines going on. It's just like, this show is really cringe. Like, I don't understand people who like this show. Like, I really don't. Everyone who says it deserved more, it had potential. Why did MTV cancel it? I don't know. Maybe because it was cringe. Maybe because the acting was horrible. Like, did y'all ever think of that? Like, maybe because the characters are very stereotypical, or really bland and stale and surface level. Even like a character like Brooke, even though I love Brooke as a character, you can tell that she's just a stereotype. She's just a rich girl with daddy and mommy issues, but there's no elaboration on why. Nothing. These characters are not deep, and I can't watch a show like that. So for me, Scream, the TV show, is terrible. People really need to stop looking at the show for what it was. People need to start looking at the show for what it was. Please, because this show was horrible. It was really, really bad. Like, I'm not gonna let anyone gaslight me into thinking that this show was good. It was not good. This show had the same problems that Riverdale had, which I don't want to admit that. Riverdale had bad acting. Riverdale had very stereotypical characters, and only thing is that the characters weren't as sexualized in this show as they are in Riverdale. But what's funny to me is that whenever it comes to a show with bad acting, y'all excuse other shows, but y'all give other shows a hard time. Like, to me, The Secret Life of American Teenager is a show that I feel like gets way too much hate. That show might have had its problems, but to me, that show, like, at least the characters had storylines that appealed to real life to me. Like Ben losing his mother, and Ben only having one parent, and basically Ben being like a spoiled kid, expecting to get everything he wants because he cries about it. Like, that's real, because I feel when you have a parent that died and you become the only child, I think you just expect things to come easy to you because you are the only kid and that parent doesn't want to lose you, so they give you whatever you want. I never feel that way about his dad. And I definitely just feel like Ben losing his mother made his relationship with women really complicated. I think he is really over the top when it comes to his relationships because he probably does miss his mom. Amy having a baby at 15, her parents getting divorced, her parents having this back and forth relationship. It makes her question what do relationships look like. Adrian having daddy issues bad as hell, her having insecurities, her having rejection problems. Ricky, him coming from a very traumatic childhood, full of all types of abuse. Like, those characters felt more real to me compared to this show. And stop with the excuses. Y'all hate Secret Life, but yeah, y'all don't give this show any criticism. And the acting is horrible in this show. It's so cringe. The acting is so cringe. I don't believe a single word that these characters say. So stop overrating the show, like, for real. Like, this show was okay. Like, it was okay, because nothing about it really has replay value outside of nothing about it has replay value if you didn't see it. Like, I saw it one time. The last time that wasn't my first time watching this show. I watched the show the first time it was on Netflix. I watched it. I thought it was good. But then when I saw someone else talk about how this show had a lot more potential, I'm thinking like, hey, I should go back and watch. Boy, when I went back and watched, it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, because the acting is bad, the characters are really cringe, and it has no atmosphere. Like, it feels kind of dry, and y'all can fuck this show up, but I'm not falling for it. If y'all think this is a show that has potential and it got canceled way too soon, that's your prerogative. But me personally, I'm not believing in that. A show to me that had potential and it was canceled way too soon was Twisted, and I will be making a video about Twisted, because I feel like Twisted had a lot of potential. It was canceled way too soon, in my opinion, and the show ended on a cliffhanger. Like, what the fuck? So that's my opinion on Scream TV show. Do with the opinion that you want to. I'm not telling y'all to not like the show or anything like that. I just feel like this show gets way too much praise on YouTube, and it's like, y'all obviously was not seeing what the show really was. But whatever. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with my Secret Life of American Teenager Season 3 review Part 2, because some of you may not remember that I did a Part 1. So I'll be finishing Part 2, talking about the rest of the characters.